Hello and a very good morning to you. Yes, we're here live at the Hochanda studios for Good Morning Hochanda this morning. Hope you're warm and cosy, got a cup of tea in hand, or a cup of coffee of course. Adam's here with me, we're going to see you shortly.
Morning, morning.
Good morning.
Here again. Day 2.
Yes, day 2 of 5 of the earlies.
We're doing well.
We're all right, we're all right.
We're not doing too bad.
Okay this morning. How are
I
you?
do, considering it was a late one for me last night, which is very rare if I've got work at 4. So I did a full, I went to a lovely show in Norwich last night.
Yes, you did.
Went to see Little Kinky Boots.
Oh.
It was ever so good. If you get a chance to see it, it's amazing.
Fabulous.
Absolutely amazing.
Very, very good. Now then, of course, it's a new morning. That means a new deal of the day. What have we got here? Something very different this morning, actually. Now, I've never seen this before.
No, neither have I. And I sort of get what, but I sort of get what it is.
Okay.
After watching many videos on a certain site. But is it like for when you're tacking, if you're sewing?
Yes. Yes. So if you're sewing and you're tacking a stitch, we call it basting.
Oh, okay.
Well, instead of basting or using pins, you can use the micro stitch. So what you've got here, if I just pick this up, this is a handheld tool, of course. Now you've got these strips in black and white, and each one of those strips has got tiny little teeth. I don't know if we can come in and see that, but one strip isn't one stitch. It's the tiny little teeth all the way down. Individuals, yes. So you just press the trigger on the tool and it will fire in there. You can see them, look. Those individual little teeth, each one is a tack. So it means that you don't need pins, you don't need to baste by hand. You can just hold everything in place with these little tacks. So you're getting a large number of these within the pack, but we're also getting extras here as well. And we've got a baster undoer.
Oh, yeah, look at them. So
there you go.
All your little tacks all lined up.
Yep.
They are. It's not the best on my shirt, but
we can see them.
You see them?
Can see them. So with those in the pack and the extras, we're getting 1,080. No, we're getting more, in fact. 1,080 or 18? 80 with the gun, just with the gun. And then black, we've got 1,200 there, and the white, we've got 1,200 as well.
So that's, in total, that would be 3,480
yes,
tacks.
That's a lot of tacks.
That's a lot of sewing.
Yep. I'm thinking things like hems on your curtains, repairs for your clothes. You know, you know what it's like. My kids are grown up now, but when the kids used to go to school and the trouser hem was always hanging down and you had to get the needle and thread. Just
that
quick, yeah.
Obviously, don't make sure they're not in the trousers. Do the take the threads off, then do. But this would be for very quick repairs.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if you've got the black, it will go on more or less any. You won't really see them.
Well, you've got your darks and your lights, haven't you?
Yeah.
So it's going to work. And if you are using them just for basting or tacking stitches, then you're going to take them out anyway, which is what that tool is for. And do you know what? You've got this as well, which you could put your fabric on top because you don't want to go straight into your table.
No, so you could go through the little holes in this,
yes,
and then just keep moving your fabric accordingly. And by the looks of it, you can buy extra ones of these to make it bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah. It's not an essential, this, by the way. You can do it without that, but it's a handy little gadget. Or you can maybe find another use for it.
Gardening.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said this morning you put your pots on.
You can use it as a pot stand. This is your tack remover. I'm going to take this out of the packet as well, actually, so we can see this a little bit better. I'll choose this for various reasons, but you can see it's like a little forked end there, so you can just grab those tacks and break through them very, very easily. So that goes with it.
We'll play with that later. I'm going to load it.
I'm thinking as well, you know, we use fabrics in mixed media a lot as well. Yeah. If you're attaching fabrics to canvases or boards, you could use it for that as well. Yes, so not just for your sewing.
But then wouldn't you get the little hole? I suppose you don't mind the hole because you can fill it up with your glue or your...
It's going to be minute because they're so small.
Oh, that's very true.
There are videos, actually, that you can watch on YouTube, I believe, watching how to use this. So...
it's a very good deal of the day.
Instructions in there included, of course.
387356 is your item number. It's a half price as well.
Half price, wow.
Normally $79.99. You today are only paying $39.99, so you're saving £40 in total. What a bargain you're getting there for £39. So much in that little bundle as well. I think we're going to try and set that up so we can I'll have a go on my shirt or something.
Oh, that'd be good.
All the regulars are in.
Ooh, who we got?
David, hi. Heather, hi. Beth, Diamond, Crystal. Sasha's on board. Good morning, all. You're up all very... They're always sprightly, these people.
It's Sunday morning, but maybe some are watching in bed. Maybe they've got the cup of tea and the cup of coffee and they could just relax and watch us, Adam.
Let us know where you're watching from. If you're in bed with a cup of tea and a bourbon. Or a slice of Battenberg. But it's time for your sunrise special. That's really lovely. Full page.
Have you ever had Battenberg for breakfast then, Adam?
Well, yeah, I'm not really a breakfast person.
No, I'm not, to be fair.
I've only recently started eating breakfast, as it were. I used to be a cake boy.
Did you?
From working in hotels and from working abroad, that's all you ever get is pastries. And so I used to live on cakes and croissants and biscuits.
Did you? You see,
Yeah.
I'm not really a sweet tooth either, but I'm not a breakfast person. I like my fruit and yoghurt. That's what I have if I have breakfast. Anyway,
I'm liking this.
this is a very, very useful bag, isn't it? Oh, wow, we've got things in it. Don't think they're included, though, are they? No, nothing included, just the bag. So let's have a little look at this. Shall we turn it around so we can see
so
the
much.
opening here?
So you
Look at
are
this.
getting... So it's your rose and grey
Gigantic.
bag.
Yep.
You could get your A4? No.
You'll get your A1 in there, I think. Is it
Your
A1?
A1
Is it A1 or A2? It's like two A3s. What's that?
A6? No, don't worry, does it?
Somebody tell us. I've forgotten. It's too
It's
early.
big. It's very,
It
very
is.
big. And
You could carry your... Do you know, it's an artist-filled carrier bag here, but you could put other things in there.
You can put it on your
could
back.
go whatever you want. You can. It's got a great handle there. Look. So if we sit that down... Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Sit that down there. So it's like a backpack. Isn't it? Look. Shall I do it?
do it, go on. You look like Dora the Explorer.
Got hiking with it, isn't it?
If you're on the go, though, if you're at school...
There you go. Doesn't quite go with the dress, but never mind.
Oh, I like it. They're good for art students. If you don't want to carry it that way, there's handles on the top as
Yep.
well. So you've got your two handles. There are so many pockets on this and so many things that you're not going to get bent or buckled. You have a large pocket at the front, which goes all the way, goes all the paintbrushes, all your rolls in there. You've got two pockets on the side, and you've got the big pocket as well. Oh, what have we got in here? So we'll keep it...
Oh,
That's big, in that one pocket.
just in the front there.
That was just in the front pocket.
It's going to hold your big watercolour pads in there, isn't it? Keep your artwork nice and neat.
Fabrics?
Yes, fabrics as well. But if you want to go into a field and paint, you see, do a scene.
That's what you could do.
A
And
nice
you could
scene.
even put
Umbrella in there.
umbrella or a tripod.
A tripod, yes.
If you're into your camera work and
That's a
stuff
good
like that.
idea.
Camera in there, umbrella in there, sandwiches in that one.
Yep.
Battenberg. Can't go wrong. Everything is there that you need. 310557 is your item number. £18.50. Just look at your saving on this as well. £13. Well worth picking one of these up. I'm thinking these are little nifty gifts. You could also use it around the home as well.
Yeah, great for students as well.
Really is.
You know, whether it's school or university, so maybe a good gift, you know, to give to somebody for Christmas, or just buy it because they need it right now for their studies.
I'm just seeing where it is. Adam, I'm in South Carolina.
Oh,
it's
what's
11.
that?
It's Diamond Crystal. It is 11 p.m. on Saturday, and I'm sitting in the easy chair with my laptop, watching you all on Hochanda chatting. Oh.
Oh, you see, we say
Look
good
at
morning,
that.
Hochanda. We've got to stop doing that and
Good
start
evening
saying
slash-
good morning. Yes, we need
Good
to
morning, good
cover
evening and
everybody,
good
don't
night.
we? Yeah. But it's lovely to have your company,
Why
Diamond.
don't we come live from South Carolina?
Oh,
We'll do Good Morning Hochanda live
we could, oh, that
from
would be
Diamond's
great.
patio area.
Yes, I bet she has Battenberg for breakfast.
Let's bring this up.
Let's, yes.
Good Morning Hochanda
We'll bring
on
it
the
up at the
road.
meeting.
Let's do it. I'm liking this.
We've not even asked Diamond if it'd be okay. We're just going to turn up, aren't we?
Yeah. She would.
Right, Mill Shop Online. This is gorgeous. Now this, feel the quality of this.
2 metres you're getting.
100% cotton fabric. This is your heavyweight fabric. This isn't a thin cotton.
Oh,
this is your what I
beautiful.
class as would be great for upholstery. Let's get it that way. I love this. Do you know, you could cut that into sections and then patchwork it together, or just stitch into it, or just use it as it is. Isn't that gorgeous? Very bright and cheerful.
With it being Mill Shop, am I right in saying, so if you wanted 4 metres and you ordered 2 of these, it will come as a continuous run?
Correct. Correct.
Beautiful.
Love that. Very, very nice indeed.
That is nice. I like this.
Yeah,
I like
it
indeed.
a lot.
462673 is your item number. £11.98 is what you're paying this. 10% of this has gone already this morning. You're absolutely loving it. We are very, very busy this morning as well. So that is...
I've not done a very good job there, have I?
Beautiful folding.
Oh, I do. You bless you.
Right then. Six big dies
dear. I
coming
can't really
up
mess
next.
these up, can I? So, well, you never know. Yes, these are great. So the big dies, these will cut through more than your card and paper. They'll cut through your fabric, your metals, your thin metals, chipboard, balsa wood, all those sorts of things.
But
What we say is anything with a good pair of scissors. So buy a good pair of scissors, a hefty pair.
But how do they cut? 'Cause it's just foam.
Because there's a steel blade rule inside there, which, if you really press down, you can just feel it. But until it goes through the machine and the rollers and the pressure, that forms, that creates that pressure and the blades come up. So they're very, very safe out of the machine.
And these can go through any of your die-cut machines?
They need the wider mouth.
The wider mouth.
The wider mouth. So there are quite a number of machines with a wider mouth. But Sizzix, great brand.
So we're getting,
now,
beautiful tags.
I like these. These are really useful, aren't they?
I love my tags.
And you're getting all those with one pass as well. Well,
I suppose
you're
you
going
are.
to get those because they're cut out twice. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is really nice. Now, these used for your quilting as well, of course. We've got papercraft here, but very good for your quilting. You can see just how these are shaped when you allow your 1/4 inch seam there, how these are going to stitch together. Really nice. And this one as well.
I like this because there's so many possibilities you could do with this one, because you could just mix and match, move the shapes around. So you know you're going to create a square at the end of the day, but if you move all them shapes around and patterns around, you can come up with so much more with these as well, I'm thinking.
There's some ideas for you on the back of this one. So, yeah, a lot of fun with those. So paper, fabric, as I say, your balsa wood, your mixed media things as well. Great buy, this one. £29.97, £15 saving, 886008. It's like you're getting one free, isn't it? Because if you look at the saving, £15, that's like buy two, get one free.
£44.
I know.
90 cents. Do you think I was pointing at something over there?
I'm looking over the chat thinking, who's sat over there? What's he pointing at?
I'm pointing at the screen. No one, Meg. There's no one. I was literally just pointing at the figures on the screen for the people at home.
What on earth is going on?
Apparently, Adam, I'm not in South Carolina. I'm in Southern California. It was me that read it wrong.
Well, still very nice.
It's a lot nicer here than South Carolina. She's still not said if we can come there. That's slightly upsetting.
Or if she's got Battenberg.
Or if she's got Battenberg.
Do you have Battenberg in the States? Would it be? Might be a different name. I think it's an English cake.
I think it is an English
perhaps.
cake.
Let us know.
Let us know. Do you have Battenberg? It's like yellow and pink.
With marzipan around it.
It's beautiful. I love a Battenberg. just these. Right then, what are we on now? Spellbinders.
Now then,
I know
you know
the
what
name.
these are, don't you?
Embossing folders.
Yes.
And when I hear Spellbinders, I've learned from doing these, Spellbinders is a well-known brand, a very good, high-quality brand you're getting here.
Very good. Now, there's something special about these, Adam, because usually when we see embossing folders, you open them up, you pop your paper or your cardstock inside, run it through your die-cutting machine to emboss. But there's something a bit different about these, because if you look... That would be a nice design for your shirt, actually. It would be a lovely paisley design for a nice shirt.
I don't know if I like this shirt. I might change for the next couple of hours.
I love that shirt. I think it looks really smart.
Oh,
everybody let us know what you think about Adam's shirt. Now, you've got your paisley there, but watch what happens, Adam. If I put my cardstock in there, you see, that's what's going to come through, that pattern. But if I turn this round...
So we now
and close it that way. Look at the size, it's a bigger version. So you've got two different designs.
Oh, I thought we could deboss and emboss, but we're doing...
Well, you can,
but it's
with two different patterns. So one side would be emboss, one would be deboss, but you've got the other pattern as well. So this one here, look, there's one pattern. Turn it around, and you've got a different pattern. And then you've got a slightly smaller one here. Completely different patterns on this one. So I like that one. That's nice. Really nice. And then on that side, there you go.
So in theory, you're getting 6
correct
embossing folders. Yes. We've got 3 on the screen because there's 3 in total, but if you flip them around as well, you're getting 6 embossing folders. You're getting 6 designs in total, all for $9.99. An amazing price, $976,597 is your item number for these as well. And they're extremely busy as well, so get in while you can. Coming up next, though, some beautiful little all year, all season stamps is what we've got.
We have 35 in total, 3 sets, but in total 35 stamps. You have got here the farm, you've got leaves, and you've got the bear collection as well. So something for everyone, really.
There really is. So you've got your leaves for your foliage. We've done a lot of flowers over the last couple of days, so these would be perfect.
They would.
For backgrounds, for inking up. Teddy bears, you can't go wrong with a teddy bear on a card.
We all love teddies, don't we?
You love it. You've got to love a teddy bear. And then you've also got your farmyard animals as well. So we've got in there, we've got a little dog, a little cow, a rooster, little firefly, little ant. How often do you get a little ant stamp?
Is there an ant in there?
Yeah, a little ant just here.
Oh.
Two little chicks fighting over a worm.
Wait, is that a grasshopper in there as well?
What, that one?
Or a cricket?
So you got
a cow.
Cricket.
The cow's jumping over a grasshopper. That's a giant grasshopper.
Mate, these, can we put that on the strap? This is not to scale. They're not. They're not. But you are getting quite a lot. So you get a little basket of flowers, like a little pot of flowers, hay, a lovely watering can full of
flowers.
Flowers.
Are they vegetables?
A vegetable pot.
Oh, look, you've got your gloves, so great for your gardening cards as well.
Dustpan, but no brush.
A cockerel on there. Oh, yes, is there no brush to go with a dustpan?
No, it's just a dustpan. Unless it's a shovel.
Might be a shovel.
Oh,
it's for mucking out the horses, maybe. But there's no horses on there either.
That's what you're mucking out. It'll always say clean that will, won't it, eh? 0158. This is only our second day.
I know. Talking about mucking out, I've got a story to tell you. This is really weird. This is so strange, right? I went and stood on my broom for the kitchen. I went and stood on it. It had fallen over and I didn't see it, and so I snapped the handle. So I went to buy a new one, and in the shop they'd got separate sort of accessory heads and the handles separately. So I bought a handle and I bought the broom head. When I got it home, it wouldn't screw in, so I had to force it in, and then every time I'm sweeping, it just kept falling off. But you know when you get a broom, this is a bit of a pointless story, by the way.
Come on,
it should be angled, shouldn't it? It should be angled, so when you're sweeping, it's like picking up the dust. Well, this was completely flat, so you had to hold it upright and kind of go like that to make it work.
Where did you get this broom from?
Quite a well-known shop.
I'd take it back. Did you take it back, or did you just gaffer it on the end?
I've been and bought a new one from the handymans in the village.
You've binned it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Throwing money around like stuff to work.
Because it might come in handy. But the brush was just...
Couldn't you use the brush as a scrub? Oh, you threw it away now, right? Could use it as a scrubbing brush.
No, it wasn't hard enough.
These stamps are on extended delivery. That's a nice way now here to say get a jiffy on. There'll be a dispatch from the 2nd of October. 015881 is your item number. £9.49.
Go and check your brooms. Make sure they're angled, because they're no good if they're not.
If you've got a straight broom, send me in a photo. studio@hochanda.com. We want to see them. I want to see your handy brooms this morning.
It was one of those soft ones, you know, with the nylon bristles. Not a,
also, it was quality. It wasn't... You didn't go... You didn't...
I was really quite annoyed about it. I went out specially to buy it and it was useless.
I can tell. Yeah. we'll discuss this later.
All I had to do was walk around the corner to the handymans in the village.
See, we should always go local.
We should.
Always,
there's a lesson.
Always use local. Is your brush good now? Is it?
Yes, I'm
working?
happy with the new one. It's angled.
Angled?
Yeah, it just doesn't match my kitchen anymore.
Oh. But then you could use these farmyard stamps with your cottage. I'm getting it back, Meg, don't worry. And you could stamp... Is it wooden?
No, it's plastic.
Well, then you could use some of the material and drape it and have a...
I could make a broom head cover, couldn't I? Fancy
Is there a broom head cover?
No, but I could make
Because
one.
you could use some amazing fabrics
I
of
could.
bees.
I've got a choice of these, haven't
to keep
I?
in your lovely
Yes,
cottage.
I could have a different 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One
Monday,
for
Tuesday,
every
Wednesday, Thursday,
weekday,
Friday.
just not weekends. A different one.
Or Sunday, you could... Oh, yeah, you could just leave it open, I
Yeah,
suppose.
we just rotate, don't we? These are great. You've got a metre of each as well, so covers plenty of brooms, this one. 54 inches wide, 564 672. Half price saving here, look at that. Saving £18, just £18 for all 6 of these.
I like these. Let's open the blue ones so we haven't got to make a mess.
That makes it £3 a piece. Because there's 6 of them.
yeah.
Wow, that's a real bargain, isn't it?
Really, and you're getting quite a lot for your money as well. More blend in there.
There you
Look
go.
at the bees, look around the flowery shirt. I can only apologise.
Less than 20 minutes in.
less than...
Less than 20 minutes on.
Do the impression again.
That could be another game.
Oh, we didn't do our game.
Well, we'll do. We've got another 4 days. We've got another 3 days to prep with Meg. Who's the bee?
Who's the bee?
We all just go in and just go, and we have to guess which
Oh,
presenter
right.
it is.
Instead of, hello everyone.
Everybody.
I really was practising last night. I can't sound like Alex or Janice or Nikki.
Is that what you do on your journey home?
I was watching Good Evening Hochanda and they were doing, hello everyone. The game. So I was sat trying to see if I could sound like them. It didn't work. Honestly.
Oh, I'm just seeing an insight into your life. You have troubles with brooms, and you're sitting there going, "Hello, everyone. There's nobody there. There's just you."
And the dog.
And there's you and the dogs. Hello, everyone. People next door must think, "Oh, she's got friends around again." We never see anyone coming or going from that house, but she's always chatting. Hello, everyone.
Ah, yes. I was practising. Right, we've got some more stamps.
My mum told me
gonna
off
do-
yesterday because we laughed too much on this show.
Really?
Yeah, she said, "I need to
Oh,
be
she
more
watched this
professional."
morning.
She watches all of them. She's got into sewing.
Oh dear.
In
Hello, Adam's
34
mum.
years since I've been alive, my mother's never sewn.
Really?
And she watched the show yesterday. She went, "Oh, I've got my sewing machine out today."
That is fantastic.
Didn't mean she
Oh,
used it. She just got it out. That's all that means. It just sits upstairs gathering dust. But yeah, she got it out again.
Maybe today she'll turn it on then. And tomorrow she might thread it up.
Lovely. We've got quite a sewing.
We've got sewing today. We've got Hayley in.
Hayley, and we've got one day special.
Got one day special.
And it's the last day of the event.
It is. Oh,
So set, go.
is your mum a
so...
Freedom member? She could start buying today, see?
No, she's not a Freedom member.
No, but she could join and
She
then
could
get bargains today.
Oh, true.
It's the last day. And she might win a prize.
I don't think we're allowed though.
Oh, can't we do that?
No, because parents wouldn't win because it's relatives and it can call the class
yeah,
as
of
the fiddle.
course. Oh, yeah,
We'd be
we
on the
can't.
fiddle,
Sorry.
wouldn't we?
Sorry, Adam's mum.
Don't worry. We're
No,
definitely
we
not
don't
on the
do
fiddle.
that. No.
This is
No.
this is going
Should
from
we talk about these?
These sides are beautiful. I think we should just jump
They're
straight
not
to Hay.
dies, they're stamps.
Oh.
Those from just right as well. You've got 3 sets. These are beautiful, actually. Should we turn them round so we can see the actual stamps? There we go. So you can see the actual size of them. So these are going to look lovely embossed. Have you done an embossing yet?
I've
With the
seen
heat gun?
embossing, but I've never done it myself.
Haven't you?
yet.
Oh, you need to have a go.
With the gun.
It's fun.
They're quite hot, them guns.
Well, yeah,
Awesome.
they do heat up. Yeah.
It looks amazing. It looks amazing.
It's really good. Yeah, the clue is in the name. Heat gun. Oh dear. Right, yes, but these are beautiful. You don't have to emboss. You can just ink, of course, or colour them in. We often see nice colouring pencils on here, don't we?
Well, did we have some the other
We
night?
did.
It's always me
we
and me,
did.
isn't it? It's always me.
Yeah. These are great though, and a brand again that we know and love. It's a very well-known brand. Polymer stamps, and so they're clear so you can see through them. They're going to go onto your acrylic blocks or into your stamping platforms.
Quite Celtic, some of them.
Yeah, that's true. That I like the border actually. Pretty
the
border on
Celtic stamps.
the one with the fan there.
What we've got there, you are invited. Thank you so much. We've got it's great having a friend like you.
Oh, made for you. You've got thanks, and you've got something. Look, even for those occasions where we struggle a little bit. Sorry for your loss, and you've got prayers for you in there as well. Oh, my
nice.
love. So really, to cover all occasions.
I like them. I do like them indeed. 849747 is your item number. Look, oh, hang on. Oh, we're having too much fun. £36.60 is what you're saving, and you're only spending £11.97. So it is well worth picking these
That's
up.
a bargain.
That is a bargain. I don't think they're going to hang around for long.
Only for the hour, remember, prices go up at 8 o'clock.
Ribbons.
Now, I love ribbon. I absolutely love ribbon. We've got pink today. So we've got all sorts of different varieties here. So let's have a look. Let's turn them on the side so we can see them all together.
Is this organza, or have I just made that
That
up?
is organza. Yeah. Now, you've got pinks, various different pinks here. In total, 330 yards.
So it's assorted. So we can't
Assorted.
guarantee you'll get exactly what you're seeing here, but you'll get something like this.
You will. We've got satins in there, double-sided satins as well. Oh, I love a bit of dot there. You've got your organzas, as we say. Pretty colours, even a bit of peach in there, look. We've got gingham in there, we've got some with metallic edges on them as well, we've got the grosgrain in there. So something for all reasons, whether it's soft crafting, your card making, your dressmaking, whatever you want to do with these. A lovely bundle. There we are, £15.99. Saving £40 and a penny. 967626.
So, this is your last day. It's a beautiful message. You read some of their message, I know, they're lovely. This is your last day to get your 7-day savers. You've got 33 minutes left to get your 7-day savers. You've got your sticky pads on there. You've got some dies on there as well. But you haven't got long to get it. What I would suggest to do is shop ahead on the website. It is the best place to go. Remember, we are the shopping channel that never shuts here at Hochanda. You can shop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And from the 2nd of October, we're going live 7 days a week. But your 7-day savers will restock and be brand new at 8 a.m. this morning. So it's well worth getting in. But remember, everyone, you are watching Good Morning Hochanda.
Oh, back at the other side of the studio. Look, I've got a little guest with me. It's Hayley. Hiya. Good morning.
Hi.
You look very happy and smiley this morning.
I've just been marvelling at the hammock.
I know, isn't it fabulous?
It gets more and more elaborate every time you
I
come
know,
in.
it's so well looked after, Snowy. It really, really is. It's treated so often. Now, it's a treat to have you in, Hayley, this morning. Yes, of course it is. We're together at 8 o'clock and again at 11 today.
Double Catherine.
Yes, so what have we got? We've got some new todays, haven't we?
So we've brought you something brand new, and what I'll just show you a couple of these because I've got loads of them made up. So they are tiny little frames. Now these can be used, we've got them in 2 different kits. We've got them in a kit which would make you a key ring, or we've got them in a slightly different kit that would make you a pendant for a necklace.
Lovely.
So you get 3, in the kit, you get the fabric, and there's enough fabric to make 16 different inserts. Because
Really?
what
So
the
you can swap those around?
The beauty of these frames is that they open up and you can interchange what you
how
put
clever.
in them. So if you did it as a key ring, you could change it every day if you wanted to. You could, if you had it as a pendant, you could change it
course.
all of the time. So we've got some that are embroidered, but as somebody pointed out to me, if I just pop these 2 down and get you another 2, fabulous for mixed media as well.
Aren't they just?
Because if I just pop that open, ooh, there you go, and then that goes in, we close it up, and there you go.
I love that.
And the way we've had the frames designed, if I just open this one back up again, is that they actually lock into each other. So you've got 2 bits on one side, 1 bit on the other, and then when you push them together,
Oh, clever.
they actually lock together.
So
So,
it
when
can't
you
just
put
come open,
something
can it?
through,
Yeah.
it can't just flop open on you. So
That's-
everything that you put
that's
in
a
there
real
is dead
bonus.
secure.
Love it. Love that design. You could put photographs in there as well.
Put
couldn't you?
photographs in there. You've suggested doing some polymer clay versions
Yes,
of it.
yeah.
The actual kind of MDF insert disc comes with it because that's exactly the right thickness. So if you're looking to do the embroidery ones, I'll show you how to attach the fabric to that disc a little bit later.
Do you know what a great
and you
idea
could still
these
do
are?
something on the back. I mean, we've not put anything on the back of these. but you could put a photo on the back.
Well,
you
that's a
could
nice
put
idea, especially if you're gifting them, or maybe a date.
little
and it's
sentiment or
yes, it could
something
be a
like
gift
that
for
on
a
the back.
wedding.
Of course you could.
You know, an attachment to a gift on a wedding present would be
Yeah.
nice. It's a nice addition, isn't it? Maybe as a christening gift as well, so you could have the
We've
little
got
photograph
3
and date
different
in
options. We've got them as the keyring set with the embroidered panels. We've got them as the necklace set with the leather cord
Okay.
in there. Or we've got them as a third set where you can actually just get the frames and the inserts and you can go off and do your own thing as well.
Oh, what a great idea. Different choice of colours as well, with the silver and the gold colour
Yeah,
there.
we've got the gold one, which
Yeah.
I've got here. We've got rose gold, which has got that little butterfly
Nice.
in.
I like the
Just
rose
going to
gold.
tilt them forward a bit so you can maybe see the difference in the colour a little bit better.
Lovely.
And then there's a silver one as well. Ooh, there we go.
Gorgeous. Now, you do get some templates as well, don't you, Hayley?
You
or you
do,
can just
you
come
do.
up with your
So
own
the
designs.
fabric comes with 8 printed templates on. So if you've got no inspiration that day, you could
Yeah.
just stitch one of those. And it also comes with 8 blank ones as well. So if you've got something that you want to do yourself, then away you go.
Lovely. Now, I'm just going to hold the necklace up again because the cord does come with the necklace version. We've got the key ring or the necklace. I like a corded necklace, actually.
Well, these are a leather cord
Yeah.
as well, so they are a really nice, strong one.
I might have to borrow some of this. I've got a plan.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I've got a plan. Yes, I really like these, actually. So coming up at 8 o'clock, we've got much more
Yes.
besides that as well,
And then
haven't we?
in the 11 o'clock hour, we've got something completely different because it is kind of sewing week here at Hochanda. We've got some sewing themed panels and some super, super cute sewing buttons.
Okay, lovely.
So,
well, I'm
do that.
looking forward to the shows. I've just got one more question to ask you,
What's
Hayley.
that?
Is your broom mangled?
I don't know.
Check.
I think it's just angled over kind of use, if you know what I mean. I think it's just kind of over time angled. And I've
Everybody
got
needs to
I've
check
got
the
to get a
brooms.
new one as well because I used it to sweep the sand into the paving slabs, so it's kind of ruined now.
oh.
So I've got to get a new one anyway.
Don't go to the shop I went to,
Okay.
unless you're buying a
I'll
better
find
one
out
than
what
me.
shop that is later.
Right, okay, we are going to pop back over to the website. Let's have a look what's going on today. We've got all of the items, of course, on Hayley's show at 8 o'clock and 11 o'clock. We've got much more besides as well. Look at this, we've got MDF little thread holders there. We've got all sorts of beautiful panels for you. We have got fabric bundles, we've got scissors and hoops. We've got all sorts of threads for you as well. Oh, and we've got freedom prices because don't forget, it's the last day of the event today. So the last day to get those freedom prices throughout the sewing shows and those free prizes as well. Now, coming up next, we have our sunrise specials.
I found you a new job.
Have you found me a new
I
job?
found you a new job, so by the looks of this, we won't be
It's
here
nothing
long.
to do with brooms, is it?
Nothing to do with brooms. Alison said, I would like Catherine and Leonie to be a personal shopper for the day because she has such lovely taste in clothing.
Aw, who said that?
Alison.
Oh, thank you, Alison.
Bless her.
That's very nice. You've had some really lovely messages on there today.
I think it's more
Yeah,
of a...
well, there's a really nice one for your mum saying what a lovely son she's got.
We agree. Adam and Catherine look very good today. Loving Catherine's dress. She has some fabulous clothes.
Oh, thank you.
There's a lot of us, they want us to do this a lot. I don't think we'd be allowed to do this every day.
We're on for the next 3 days,
Next
though.
3 days.
Well, we're supposed to be.
Till Wednesday. Well,
Yes, we're
there's no
supposed
management
to
in
be.
today, so then they're back in tomorrow. We're on best behaviour
Oh, yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, I've got to behave tomorrow.
That's why I wore this today. I'm back to check tomorrow. Milk Shop Online. Over
busy.
half the stock has gone of this now.
Shall we open this out again,
This.
Adam, so you can see it properly? Because this is gorgeous. Your mum would like this then, if she's got the sewing machine out.
I don't know what she'd make. I don't know if she can sew, though. This is what I don't understand. I don't know if she can make it. I've never seen anything that she's made.
Really?
Yeah. But
Now
with
then,
this, you could buy...
we've got it upside down. Yes, it is upside down. Let's turn it the right way.
You could, I've seen table... If you buy
tablecloths, chair covers.
chair covers, that heat...
Yeah.
Heat wadding, not heat wadding, from Mill Shop as
Yes,
well. That
yeah.
heat protector that's
Yeah.
got underneath. You could. This would be an amazing tablecloth.
It would, or you could make your pot holders if you've got that as well. I think for covering your kitchen chairs,
be
making a blind
beautiful.
or a curtain. as well. Really lovely. Do you know, you
Especially
can
if
make
you've got-
bags out of this as well, really nice strong bags.
I think if you've got one of them windows at the bottom of your stairs, we only need one curtain. That,
Yeah.
as one curtain, would be stunning.
It would, wouldn't it? But if you've got two, if you need two, just buy double and you'll get that continuous length. So there's any pattern matching as well. You know, you're going to have less waste if you don't have to buy
Ever so
separate
good.
pieces.
Mill Shop Online is what you're buying here.
Very nice.
462673 is your item number. We are so busy. Over 50% now of this has already gone. £11.98 is what you'll be paying for. This is stunning.
Do you know, I can see, if I had it, I think I'd be cutting out panels and making... Maybe I would make a bag and then I'd cut out and make a pocket out of that one, side pocket out of that one,
Yeah.
maybe use a lining that contrasts, or do a reversible bag.
Well,
Lots of uses.
them little bags, like envelope bags.
Yes.
Like you put your A4 paper.
Yeah.
It looks
Your
to
little
be about-
holdalls and
Yeah,
things.
little holdalls. That'd be
Do you know, so
stunning.
many, you can make nice aprons and all sorts with that. I'm going to let you fold that up, Adam, because you do it a lot better than me. 462673, that is the item number. Very, very busy on that one. 11.98. Don't forget, you're getting 2 metres, not one, you're getting 2 full metres there, 54 inches wide. Now, moving on, we've got the Sizzix dies. These are also very, very busy. So if you're thinking about your card making, or of course your soft crafts, we have got dies that are going to suit here. Now the one in the middle, I'm going to turn that round
I'll be there
because you
in a
have
minute.
got the inspiration there as well. So cutting out your fabric, depending on the fabric, you can cut out, if it's a thinner cotton, up to 6 layers I've seen
Really?
actually, cutting out the thinner, the lightweight quilting cottons. Thicker fabrics, obviously, you might not get as many layers in one go, but your paper, you can do things like chipboard, your grey board, balsa wood, your thin metals as well. We had Peakdale on yesterday with the aluminium and the coppers.
Oh, yeah?
They would die cut beautifully as well. So very good quality. You're getting all 3. It's not a choice. You don't have to think, oh, which one do I want? You're going to get all 3. Let's just show you the boards at the back again. So here's the pieces from one of them. Whether it's card or paper or fabric or whatever you cut in, you're going to get those shapes. There's another one.
Then there's your other one. I've cut out of 2 different papers there.
Now you can see with this one, because it's kind of triangular but you've got those edges, that's because when you sew your 1/4 inch seam, when you sew down, you're going to end up with a nice point.
Oh, is that what it's
Yeah,
for?
yeah.
And then you're also getting your tags as well. Now, obviously, you only get one side. We cut it out twice out of different sides of paper. So different styles of paper, but these are beautiful.
You like your tags, don't
I
you?
love a tag. I don't know what
See,
it is
that
about
could
a
be your
tag.
Christmas tags this year.
It could. For that, I have to buy a machine. Oh, I could.
Oh, I'll let you borrow one of mine.
Oh,
I've got
fabulous,
those.
thank you.
886008. You can have my broom as well. £29.97. You're saving £15 here. 10 elements in total.
This is very, very stunning and a very good saving. Moving down, though, Spellbinders, a name you all know and love. You're getting 6 different patterns in these, in 3 embossing folders.
I like these.
These are stunning. So you got a pattern.
Yep.
So you got a pattern like this, and then if you turn it the other way, so you fold it one way, then fold it the other way, and then you've got a totally different embossing folder. Look at that.
I know, they're nice, aren't they?
These are stunning.
They are. And you can do techniques as well. You could ink inside there, then put your card of paper in, so you do kind of a letterpress effect in there, because it will transfer
Nice.
the ink into the pattern. You could use your core papers. You know when we tear?
Yeah.
If it's got a white core or a different colour core, you put it through your embossing folder, then sand the top. To take the top, it shows through a different
I've not
colour.
seen that.
Haven't you seen that?
No.
Oh, it's a really nice effect. So you're going to get some lovely
sounds
designs
good.
here. 976 597. Great buy at £9.99. Then remember, price is going up at 8 o'clock. £16.55 is the saving on this one.
Which is an amazing saving as well for Spellbind, for the name of Spellbinders as well. It's absolutely phenomenal. The Mill Shop Online, though, that large bit of fabric is very, very busy now. 80%
Oh, wow.
of that has now gone. 462673 is your item number for that. Remember, you're getting a 2-metre stretch, but if you buy more than one of these, it will come as a continuous run. Okay, so it's well worth getting, especially at these prices, and the prices will go back up in about 20 minutes' time. So it's well worth getting while you can. So,
More fabric.
more fabric. That was good. See? Who was it? Was it me? Was it
That
Catherine?
is a good game, isn't
Who
it?
was
Can we
it?
do that? One of us is going to do a bee. You can't watch. You can't see us
can't
do
watch.
it. It's a
if you
secret,
put to the
but you
fabric-
can email in or
Ready?
Facebook us.
Who's going to go?
Right, I was going to do it.
Who was it? Who was the bee? Let us know on social media. This is what we've come to. This is my career. This is... doing bee quizzing.
While the answers come in, we'll talk about the bees.
Be careful.
We've got 6 different colours here. 6. You're not choosing again. All of these, a metre of each, 54 inches wide, £18. That's all you need to pay for all of these. A half price saving. That makes it just £3 per piece.
That looks like that well-known bear
It does. It really does.
who likes honey. That looks beautiful. And look what you're getting. You're getting quite a bit as well, because there's quite a bit under the table as well. So you are getting quite.
Do you know there
a
is
lot.
enough to make a shirt there?
I would generally wear, as you can tell.
Let's see what colour suits you.
So is
So, let's do that one. Yes, Alex knows the colours. She knows what colour
I
suits
can't remember what
us.
she told me. So is it this? No. Well, Meg's saying no. Maya.
I'm sitting on the fence till I see a bit more. Oh, the blue so far.
That's my
I
catalogue.
think the blue so far.
So if anyone can make, if we have any tailors, please feel free to get in touch.
What about that one?
Oh,
Yes,
that's
I
nice.
like that one. That one suits you.
I'm liking
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's my favourite so far.
Sorry, mate, got to tidy all these up. I'll try and put them back. Oh no, that's a bit. I couldn't wear that.
No,
on
the
TV.
burgundy so far. Although this could be a
couldn't wear
good
that
one
on TV.
because it's red and grey.
This is. I like this. Yes, now we're
Oh, I
talking.
like that. Oh, that's my favourite on you now. But I've got to say, I think you might look rather dashing in the pink.
I've got a shirt like this, but Janice has got
Oh, I
one, so
like
don't know.
that. Oh, I don't know.
I like
It's
them-
that one or that one.
I like the red with the grey bees.
All right, I'll let you have that one and Yanis can have this one then.
Oh yeah, we could match.
Yes.
That would be amazing. Have we got any blue? People are just saying blue now at us. No one. Yeah, they're all saying it's you.
Oh.
We'll find out tomorrow. Stay tuned. No, we'll tell you later. So that is your B fabric 564672 is your item numbers. £18 is all you're paying. Yeah, you don't get the iPad or the tablet. £18 is all you're paying, and you're saving £18 as well. The usual price is £36, so it's well worth getting. We have an update on the mill shop.
Technically sold out. That means all stock allocated. That means check out your baskets, especially before 8 o'clock to get that price, but also so they don't bounce back and you lose them. You don't want that to happen. Now, reminder of the deal of the day as well. Now, this is something, I'm thinking mixed media, not just sewing here. So the micro-stitch complete quilt basting kit. So rather than basting or tacking by hand, you can use this little gun. You get in total thousands. How many was it? 3,480 little fasteners. You get the basting unpicker as well there. You get the mat as well. You don't have to use that mat, but it's there. Do protect your tables and things like that. Not because the gun's sharp. It's not like big, strong needles, but you're just going to be careful. Now, this is very, very useful. I do think mixed media as well for attaching your fabrics together. Great buy. This one half price at $39.99. There you can see everything on the screen. Now, the one-day special, we're going to have a chat with Kerry coming up with Adam. There you go, the quilted bear coming up.
Oh, if you could only see what happens between themselves. How are you, Kerry, my love?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm very well. You've got me twice today, unfortunately.
Oh, sorry.
And we match.
We did it on purpose.
You see. You're here for the one-day special.
Yes.
It was very, very busy last night.
Fabulous.
Very, very busy shows. In a gym, we haven't got it here. We're going to go and get it. We're going to go and quickly grab it. Then I'm going to show you. We're going to demo your deal of the day as well in a minute. What are we getting for the one-day special?
So in the bundle that's coming on to us in a moment,
having to keep up. So in that one day special, you get in the box where you keep all of your gadgets that we've got in there for you. So, and it's got all the dividers in there. We're getting the bobbin box as well, so somewhere to keep all your bobbins organised and tidy. You're getting the cotton spool in there as well that you're going to need. The heat erasable pen. We're also getting the, I'm having to think now.
Gloves.
We're getting the gloves, yeah. So we're getting the gloves, which is the most exciting thing about that box, if you were to ask me. And then we're also getting the glue pen as well. And then we've got 2 rulers in there as well, so the perfect accessories if you're just starting out or if you want to advance and move on to free motion as well. So everything you need in there.
You are getting everything you need, whether, as you just said, whether you're a beginner or you've got all the stuff and you want to progress onto more. Yes. Everything is in there. Now, I know Janice was very excited about the gloves.
She loves the gloves.
She loves them. Loves the gloves. The gloves are amazing because they've got a little bit of rubber on the end.
They're really good.
Yes, here he is. What a star. Fabulous. So this is your one day special. I like the box as well. The box is amazing.
I like the box because it keeps everything nice and organised. But here's those gloves. So you can try them on, see how.
So is it one size fits all?
One size fits all, yeah. And then you've got the little rubber on the end as well, which makes it really easy to grip onto your fabric, especially when you're free motioning.
Look at that. So, I've got a deformed finger. So there's a free motion. It's on both sides. So it doesn't matter which way you put the gloves on. There's no right or wrong way with them. So you've got the rubbers that side and you've got them that side as well. So you're getting these all included.
Yes, so that's all in there, including everything else that we've got going on.
Absolutely everything you need, and everything comes inside.
The dividers are coming in there as well, so if you want to move them around. But the good thing about this is beneath there you've got plenty of space to put all of your pre-cuts in there, or your fabric, so it keeps everything together nice and organised as well. So you've got plenty of space beneath that.
You really have. So if we just take out the rulers, what you're getting, so you're getting your... Oh, this is nice. Your tiny little ruler. And I like these, they're really big and they're really clear. And am I right in saying whether you're left or right-handed, these rulers work? Yes, you can use those,
yeah, and then you've also got your angles on there as well.
So you've got all your angles on here as well. These are beautiful. There is so much in this show that you are looking forward to. I also had a sneaky peek this morning when I was in bright and early. We've also got the swivel mats are back as well.
We've got the swivel mats. We've got the rotating mats.
If you've never seen the rotating mats, they are amazing. I think everyone should have a rotating mat, whether you're a sewer, a quilter, a crafter.
My friend messaged me after the last show and she said, although I don't do any sewing, I nearly bought one of the mats today.
I think
everybody just wants to use them.
We'll go into more detail. That is on at 9 o'clock. That is your one-day special today. All your details are on the screen for your one-day special. So if you want to get in early, then just sit back and watch the show. 438712 is your item number. For that beautiful storage box from Quilted Bear. You get a freedom price on this as well at £33.22. Or if you're not a Freedom member, your price will be £36.91 plus your P&P as well. And whatever you buy during that hour, so you must buy it during the hour, you'll be entered into the competition to win an amazing prize as well. But you must buy during that hour, so stick around for that. But it is now time for the deal of the day.
And you want to see it works.
I'm going to leave this to you because... Me and Catherine, we did very well this morning.
You did, I watched. You did very well.
As we have an expert in here now that knows what they're talking about, not that we don't, but
I'll just show you how it works, because I could see that you were talking, and the fact that you mentioned that you can add on to there, you certainly can do. So it's really easy to use. No real need to use the instructions. So you've got the tacks here.
Okay.
You're getting those 2 extra packs, and as you're sliding this in, that naturally sits in place in line with your needle here. So your needles are really sharp. It does come with a protector on there as well, so it's important to pop that back on to protect your needle when it's not in use. But the idea and the concept behind these is you can use it without the grate. So when using it without the grate, you're just pushing it through. You can see that needle coming through the other side, and then your tack goes through. So this is just another way to baste instead of using your pins that you perhaps might be using. But the benefit of having the grate, and we are the only people in the country to do these, which is quite exciting. So this is a new product. If you feel through there, you can feel where all of the holes are.
Oh yeah, you can feel all the
So it's important to feel through and find out where one of your holes are, because we don't want that needle to come in contact. But you can see just how easy and how speedy you can work through this. Would you like to have a go?
Yes, I would. Yes.
So feel through. Find where your hole is, and you're just pushing it in and punching out that tack.
Oh, so say if you're doing a
say if you're using your quilting pins, And we've got them in white and black, so you can see, dependent upon what you're working with, if you were working on, you can turn that over and you can see that they've come
They do
straight
go
through to the
all
back
way
as
through, and
well.
that's 3 layers.
So that's on
as
your
well
quilt when
we've
you're
gone
doing your
through.
layers. So you've got your top fabrics, you've got your bottom, and you've also got your fabrics on the back as well. So you're sandwiching those together. So
amazing.
especially if you're a quilter, and it's great on small projects and your larger quilts as well. So to remove them is really easy. So just move your grate out of the way. This is quite good. It looks like the end of a little claw hammer. So you just sliding this across to remove those, and it's that easy. So it speeds up the process. So if you're making lots of quilts, so
Yeah, you say you made.
there you go. Try again.
You made it look swift and suave.
There you go.
Oh, there we.
Might be you had a difficult tack there. So because you've got batting, you're pushing down because you've got batting beneath there. And that takes it off, and it just leaves these. You can tell I like this little tool. I love this. It's so. I don't know whether I like putting them in or taking them out better actually. But you can see it just leaves those behind, so not too much mess either. And the tacks are really fine, so it's not going to damage your fabric either, which is really important, especially when
You won't get the holes in it, or you won't see anywhere
no
you've
holes
been.
in there. And also the thing that I like about this is if you're working with your quilt and you're popping them away, you're not leaving pins in there for too long. You're just leaving these little tacks, and you can leave them to one side and swiftly move them out
So you
when
could
you
do
finish.
this at home, roll it all up, pop it in your bag.
Yeah.
You haven't got to worry about putting your hands and getting the pins.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
Now it makes perfect
There you go.
sense. See, this is why we have experts like you here. 387356 is your item number for your deal of the day. £39.99. This is half price to what you'd usually pay. But the price will go back up tomorrow morning when we launch a brand new deal of the day. Remember, the one-day special shows, though, don't go anywhere for them. They are going to be really good and really extended. That's at 9 o'clock with ourselves this morning, so don't go anywhere then. But you can shop ahead on the website if you want. What we normally suggest to do is to shop ahead and get ahead of us to get all your deals, because the deals don't last long. They go up at the end of the hour. But you're now looking at the deals for the one-day special and everything that is on the one-day special. There are your mats. Beautiful mats they are, that really rotate on the table, so you haven't got to lift them up anymore, you haven't got to worry. You can sit or stand and bring your work to you. You also get rotary cutters in there and rulers. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Right then. Oh, and we got prize draws as well, because we're in the event. We are in an event as well. We are in Ready, Set, Sew. So all you simply have to do is buy something during the hour, and then you will get put into a prize draw for an amazing prize.
Fantastic.
It's time now, though, to look back at your favourite Sunrise Specials.
Now we've sold out the fabric. I don't know what we've got left.
So that's gone. So
Yeah, can't
now
have that.
we've got the Sizzix dies.
Yes.
These are really,
busy.
really busy. You're getting 3 in total. Now, you're saying there's so many elements you can cut with these.
Yeah.
So from your fabrics to your chipboard, you said,
Yeah.
your cards, your papers, your
Balsa wood, aluminium, yeah, your thinner metals, anything. What we like to say is anything with a good pair of scissors. So by a good pair of scissors, that means a hefty pair.
Good old.
Yeah,
so if you can get through with a pair of scissors,
good
you can get through with
hefty
these
pair.
as well. Some amazing dies. Let me show you. So you're only getting half of these, but we've cut it out twice out of different papers so you can see. But you've got the beautiful tags in there. Stunning, stunning tags, from your ovals to your traditional tags. You also get, what would you call this?
Well, because you've got to
Triangles.
allow, if you're thinking about your quilting here, and if you're stitching fabric that you've die cut, if you're thinking about your seam allowance, it will form a proper triangle each piece. So I'm going to show you the back of the packaging again, because the inspiration really does help. Because you can arrange these in different designs, can't you, and create different blocks up. So just think of the time you're going to save die cutting your fabric, especially with the thinner quilting fabric.
Especially being 3, you're
Yeah.
going to create a rectangle. Because obviously it's 2 triangles and a large triangle as well, so you're going to create. So your shapes will all mix and match together,
Oh,
so
look.
it'll be easier. Oh, you get stuff on the inside.
Oh, you can do all sorts with it. So fabulous, isn't
Look at
it?
that.
Yeah. So instead of cutting everything out by hand or with a rotary blade, with a die, it's going to save so much time.
Especially if you're doing multiple materials. So if you fold your material several times,
Yeah.
you're going to get a lot. As you said, it'll be a lot quicker because you can get more passes through.
Exactly.
886s are very busy. 886008 is your item number. You're saving £15. Your price is £29.97 for these. embossing folders.
Yes,
and spellbinders.
embossabilities. So many
I like
possibilities with embossabilities.
Oh, I like that. Is that their catchphrase, or have you just made that
Just
up?
made it up.
I like
I think. I've never heard it before, but you never know. It does rhyme. Maybe that's why they called it embossabilities.
Embossability is the
We have
possibility.
nestabilities for dyes, embossabilities. Yeah, lots of possibilities.
But there are so many possibilities. So this is one side. So you put your paper through, and then obviously you get beautiful this. But then if you don't want that, you're thinking, Adam, I don't want them. I want them larger. Well, there you go. You just turn it around. Then you put it through that way, and you can use it larger as well. So you're saying you can ink these up and put your papers through?
Yeah, you could ink them. You can do various different techniques. And I know I keep talking about it, but you can use them for your air dry clay as well.
I need
Take
to
an
see one of these
impression.
air dry clay shows.
Have you not seen
no.
one yet? Oh, we'll have to sort that out.
I've not seen one because there's so much. I'm guessing there's so much you can do with it, with air dry clay.
There is an awful lot you can do with it, and polymer clay as well, which is the oven baked one.
So would you just press them in to the
Yeah,
patterns?
you can take, yeah, maybe dust them with a bit of corn flour if the clay's a bit wet so it doesn't stick, but you could take an impression from it and then let the clay dry and you could emboss or take your inks over the top of that as well. Or ink the folder and press your clay into it while it's already inked, like you do your paper, pick up some colour. Great way of getting designs
And if you buy
backgrounds.
two, oh no, let's not. It's all right. If you buy two, you can give one to a friend. I was going to say, but I don't know if they're food safe, so I wasn't going to say that. But you could buy one from a friend. But if they are food safe,
Yeah.
you could use one for your cakes as well.
Do you know, you could sterilise them, couldn't you?
That's the
Sterilise
route
them
I
like
was
you do with
going, and then-
babies' bottles and things, and they would, I'm pretty certain they'll go in the dishwasher.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, do your own research.
Yes.
That's all down to you. Don't blame us. I'm just throwing the idea out there. The bee fabric has been very busy as well. We haven't got long left of this show whatsoever. Where's this hour? Why this hour flies by? We have so much fun.
I know. Oh, can we do a bee impression? Who's going to do this one? We're not going to tell you. Who's
Ready?
this one?
Boo. Just all we get in my ear is like, clearly. Come on, Meg, play the game. Play the game.
Meg,
Meg.
you can see who it is.
Who was it?
Can we do it one more time?
We've got 30
Can we do it one more time?
She couldn't tell that one. Who was it?
I didn't even hear a bee.
Bee fabrics flying. 564672 is your item number. There's 15 seconds left of the show.
Oh, no, it's all.
That is. Thank you all for joining in. We'll see
yes.
you all tomorrow when we'll do this all over again.
Oh, no. I'm going to go and see Hayley now.
Okay. See you soon.
Bye. Bzz. I'm buzzing off.
And while you buzz off, I will read the words on the screen. There's so much more coming up for you in the next 3 hours here on Hochanda, but don't miss next. It is your needlework.
Did you say you wanted 24 hours of crafting on your TV? OK then, calling all Freeview viewers from the 2nd of October, that's exactly what you've got.
Hochanda will be supporting Stamporama, an incredible art stamp and papercraft show, and we would like to invite you to come along and meet us on Saturday the 9th of November. Tickets are available from Hochanda in advance for only £3 or alternatively on the door for £4. Order your tickets today from hochanda.com.
Hi, my name is Blanche Siegmann. I'm the owner of the company La Blanche. The company La Blanche is a crafting company located in Germany. For over 20 years, I'm designing and selling stamps, paper crafting products, and home decoration. As a passionate crafter myself, I make sure all our products are of highest quality and easy to use. We produce a whole range of products. We produce paper products. We have also shrink sleeves for your jars, glasses. We have home decoration products, paints and wall decals. Everything, the whole range of crafting we produce for you. I hope you enjoy watching us at Hochanda and crafting with La Blanche.
Would you like to improve your crafting techniques by watching and crafting along with your favourite Hochanda guest demonstrators, or from the comfort of your own home? If the answer is yes, then we are excited to invite you to Craft Along, where you, our presenters and guests, will create an amazing array of projects throughout the year. Each month we will be bringing you a brand new kit that you can purchase on the day of each show. Or if you pre-order your kit, you will receive £5 off a purchase of £20 or more of any additional products featured within our Craft Along brand shop that month. So tune in, be inspired and create with Craft Along, your monthly crafting workshop.
Hello, a very good morning. Welcome to Hochanda. It's lovely to have your company this morning. Now, I'm here with our very special guest, Hayley Smith, of course.
Hi,
Good morning.
we're miles away.
Good morning. Yes, let's sit a bit closer. Now that we've got some new items today.
Yes,
very
these
different.
are brand spanking new, and I think if you are either a beginner or a really advanced sewer, these are a great option, because if you're a beginner you can do something quite simple. It's not going to take you hours and you can kind of get into it quite quickly.
Yeah.
If you're a more advanced stitcher, then you can really go to town on quite a small project. So we've got kind of 3 different options, so I'll run you through those first.
Okay.
And then we'll show you some of the finished samples and how we get there. So this is option number 1. So option number 1 is to have it as a kind of a corded necklace kit. So this is what you'll end up with over here. So the finished item there and the cord on it. So what you get in the kit is you get these 16 options of what you want to put into your necklace. So there are 8 printed ones, and then there are 8 which are empty. So you can, you know, use your imagination on those. Maybe you could stamp onto them. You could use all of your inks and kind of, you know, shiny bits and pieces that you get with your or kind of mixed media side. And you're getting 2 flossers included in there. Now that's way more than you would ever need to cover these, because you know there's 8 meters in each of those, and these are really, really small. So it's way more than you're ever going to need to cover that. You're getting your frame, you're getting your leather cord, and you're getting your MDF blank as well. So absolutely everything is in that kit to make this. Now it doesn't just make one, because you can interchange those in and out. So you can have up to 16 different fronts in there. So that is everything that's in the kit. But the frame that comes within there, you've got a choice of colours within that. So if I pull these over,
I like the different colours.
I'm just going to tilt them forward a little bit, because I think it's a little bit easier to see the colour on that. I'm going to pull that one forward as well. There you go. So if I just tilt them forward a little bit, you can see the colours a little bit more clearly.
Yeah.
So this one is the rose gold, the one in the centre is gold, and the one on this side is the silver.
Oh, do you know what? You're loving the silver one. 10% of the stock has already gone with the silver. I think silver might be popular because it kind of goes with everything,
it's quite
doesn't
neutral.
it?
Yeah, it's really, really neutral. And then you've also got that MDF disc which goes in the centre. And we'll show you how to attach your fabrics in a second.
So can you put one of the finished stitched pictures either side?
You can.
So you can flip it.
You need to just make sure you keep your stitching away from the edges, because if the stitching around the edges is too thick, then you're going to struggle to get that closed. The other option is you could use that as a template. If you want to put thicker things in, use that as a template, because that's your right size. All of the pieces on the fabric there are designed to the right size. So if you wanted to make something a bit more involved, then you could just put a thinner insert in, a little bit of cardboard or something.
So I'm thinking here mixed media. So because you've got that piece of MDF, you can, as you said, go straight on with maybe a stamp. Just be careful not to go maybe on. Do you know what you could do then, Hayley? You could put the MDF in there and draw around there so that when you're...
Oh, so you've got your finished inside
yes,
size.
so you can see where not to put a surface.
When you do lock these, some of them are really, really tight.
Are they?
Yes, which is great because it stops you, you know, your piece falling out there. But you can do so many different things with these.
You could use just a piece of card, as you say, use it as a template as well if you wanted something a little bit thicker.
If maybe you've done something on paper
these are.
that you wanted to then put in, you could mount it onto the MDF.
And put a photograph in.
Of course you could. Because
It's like a little locket, isn't it?
We've only done one side of these because they're for telly and you're only going to see the front. But if you were actually going to wear them, then you've got that back side to fill in as well.
Lovely. Now, I've noticed as well, Hayley, this is a very special design because of how that looks together at the top.
Yes, it does. It is kind of designed, if I can get this one, there we go. It's designed with 2 parts on one side and then just a single on the other. So when you put them together, they interlock into each other, and then when you thread either your keychain or your pendant through there, your keychain or your kind of chain, or you could use ribbon, you could use the leather cord that comes with the kit, that will actually secure it and stop them coming apart. So whatever you put in
That's
there,
so clever.
If you've got something, maybe it's an old photo and it is quite precious, you're not going to lose it because that's going to lock it in place.
I love that. That is really, really clever. And you can see they're very well made. Now then, we'll give you the details. We've got another option coming up, but the details are £13.59. Of course, everything's carrying that freedom price for you. We're still within the event. It's the last day today. 351188. If you're not a freedom member, just £15.99. Remember, you're getting 16 of those circular embroidery discs there, so you can interchange these. You can change. You have something every day, different, can't you? You could just keep swapping them over, swapping them over. Personalising them as well would be great.
So I did say we had 3 options. That is the first option. That is your kind of pendant option.
Okay.
Second option we've got is a keychain option. So
I like
the
these.
keychain option comes with 2 colour coordinating split rings. So we've put the one to kind of add your movement, and then the one to actually put your keys on is the larger one there. But we searched high and low to get ones that colour coordinated with everything. So that is your gold option. I'll put that down.
I've got to say, these are heavy. You can tell how well made they are.
And then those are the ones that go with your silver.
There you go.
So you get the silver frame with the 2 silver rings. And then this was the hardest one to find. I'm quite smug about this one because it did take some finding to get ones that matched.
Wow.
So you've got your kind of smaller one, which helps lock those together, and then your larger one to actually put your keys on.
Fabulous. Great idea, aren't they? £13.59 again. That's the freedom price. That's the one for the keyring, of course, in those different colour options. 334454. Again, I think if people that are doing mixed media and journal making, that keyring would look fabulous on the front of an album.
Yes, I mean, even
really would.
I think it would look quite good if you did a kind of clock design. In it, made it look like a little pocket watch.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, so many ideas. So many ideas.
So that you're getting all the kind of same other bits and pieces. So you don't get the cord. You do get those coordinating split rings, but you get those same 16 options in the fabric. You get the same 2 flosses, and obviously you get your frame and your MDF insert as well. So absolutely everything is there for you to get cracking. So that is your second option.
Silver, actually, in the lead with the keyring as well. Almost 15% of the stock has gone with the silver.
2 minutes.
I think my favourite's actually the rose gold, but I can see why the silver is the most popular, because I think, it's a safe bet. It goes with everything, doesn't it?
And then your third option is the frames on their own over there at the front. So if you, hang on a second, there's spare ones for me to demonstrate with.
Okay.
Those are the ones that you can get. So you're getting one of each. You're getting one in the gold, one in the rose gold, and one in the silver. And you're also getting those MDF inserts as well. I mean, another idea that you could do with them is maybe if you've got some clear acetate.
Yes.
You could attach clear acetate to either side. There you go. So you get clear acetate either side, and then as long as what you put in there isn't too thick, then you could have it so you could actually have kind of, you know, movement within your pendant
That's
as well.
nice. That's kind of a little mini shaker, like we do the shaker cards. What a great idea. Great option again, I think, for everybody. The soft platters again for your crafters and your mixed media people. That's a great option to go for the 3 frames, because you're definitely going to find a use for them. £14.39 is the Freedom price. 266, 166. That's a really good price actually. You've got an extra saving on that one. £17.99 if you're a non-Freedom member, and remember you are getting 3, 1 of each colour if you're going for that particular bundle.
Okay, so are we all right to do a little demo? Because what I want to show you actually, we've stitched 100 times over.
Yeah.
So what I actually want to show you is how to get, once you've stitched it, into your frame.
Lovely. Now then, just a quick reminder, of course, because we're still within the event, we've got a prize draw as well. We do this on every show. So if you're purchasing during this hour, you've got about 50 minutes, or about 40 minutes left now, then you are in chance of winning this. What a great bundle we've got here. Look at this, what you can win. So everybody who's checking the baskets out, that is something that you have to do. We will give you a reminder as we go throughout. But there is the prize for you there, that bundle of fabric. Wonderful.
Okay, so I'm nearly round. All I'm doing, all of these circles have been printed with a kind of little line around them. That little line will match exactly with the size of that MDF square. So I shouldn't have worn black jeans. Every time I see them and I think, oh, they're nice black jeans. Why don't I ever wear them? And then I put them on, and then I immediately realise why I don't wear the black jeans.
Oh.
Okay, so we go from there. Ooh, and this is just a normal kind of glue stick. It's nothing too exciting, because obviously if you want to swap these over, you do want to be able to get it back off.
Yes.
So you don't need any kind of specialist fabric glue, you don't need any specialist kind of MDF glue, just a normal...
Just a
cheap and cheerful glue stick is where we're going with this. And I'm just going to make sure that I'm getting that glue right to the edges.
Okay. Because the frame is actually holding things down to a point as well, isn't it?
The frame's holding it down, and it is as straightforward as, once you've stitched it, press it onto there, and that's enough to hold it. The frame is going to secure everything. Let's go with the silver one, because that's one of the most popular ones. We'll pop that into there.
Do you know what I really like about these, Hayley? You've got that little sort of lily flower
and then it
there.
clips together.
You could add little beads in there. You could really embellish it, because
that's exactly
I love the fact that you haven't got that front cover.
Without having the front. We've seen them before with the glass frames in front and back.
Yeah.
Now that then restricts what you can do to it. But because some of these, especially if you have a look at the bee,
I love the bee.
He's quite kind of 3D. He sticks up quite a lot from the actual fabric itself, as does the flower there. You can see it sticks up quite a lot. It's a padded satin stitch there, and that means you can create those 3D effects and not be too worried that it's going to kind of affect it.
I'm thinking with the bee as well, if you get a little bit of, if you trace through the wings on some organza, you could have the organza wings sort of sticking up, so it's a little bit even more 3D.
Whatever you like with these. We're just giving you the kind of tools to start you off, and then it's up to you to let your imagination go wild. You don't have to stick with that white background either. Before you go ahead and use your stitch your fabric, you can use your kind of spritz inks on it and things like that to create a coloured background before you stitch.
Lovely.
But it's ever so simple to put together. I mean, there's still the back. There's still space in there to get a photograph or
see, that's
something
what I
on
would
the back
do
as well, or sentiment or...
I think that's what I do. Either put a photograph in there, or personalise it, or put a date or something like that in there. Great gifts, these. Gift once you've made up, but gift as a gift as well. You know, you could put these in a nice little pouch or box, and to somebody that you know does sew or mixed media. So we've got to think about Christmas now, haven't we?
And you've got those 3 different options as well. So if you're thinking as a necklace, and you're wanting the fabric with the kind of inspiration on there, the cord, the floss, and everything in there, that's a great option to go for. If you would prefer it as a keychain, then you know we've covered that as well, and we've got those coordinating split rings to go with it. So if you go for the gold one, you get gold split rings. If you go for the silver, you get silver. If you go for the rose gold, you get rose gold. Or you've got the option of just having the frames on their own, and you completely being free to do their own thing.
Now we're busy
Oh,
actually on
dear.
the frames on their own. A third of the stock has now gone. Remember, you're getting one of each colour there. And you can put your own key rings on there, put ribbon on there, stitch them onto something. You can do entirely what you want there. Really lovely bundle. I really like these. Nice
They're
new
ever so
today.
cute, aren't they? And I think the other thing is, if you are new to stitching, one of the things you've got to remember is this isn't a huge project that you're going at. You're probably looking about the size of a 2p piece, maybe a little bit
Yeah.
bigger. And then just remember that you've got a frame there as well. So if I pop one over the other, it's actually easier to do it that way up. Just line that up. And if I was to put a line on the inside of there, I'm losing, 2 to 3 millimetres all the way
that's
around
it,
the edge as
yeah.
well. So you're not looking at a huge project to sew.
You're
You're
not.
looking at something quite achievable.
These are going to be memory keepers, aren't they? These
They
are going to be
are.
something that you maybe, if you stitch something especially very personal, you're going to hand down the family as well. So they're heirlooms for the future.
They are, and these, thank you ever so much to the guys on our design team who helped me out with these, because we've been having a very busy couple of weeks, and I unfortunately was not able to stitch anything. So we've got, this is Heather that's done these ones for me, and there's a few of hers already in samples. And then Claire has done some.
Oh, look at the little dog.
Should we put him in? Because he's slightly
Yeah.
thicker. He's done in like a little chain stitch, so maybe we'll pop
Yes, you
him
can
in.
see it's raised, can't you?
So I love that one as well.
Oh, the
Little
dragonfly, yeah.
Damselfly, dragonfly there as well.
Oh, is that metallic thread that the
Yeah,
wings
shall we
have
put that
been
one
done
in?
with? Yeah,
Okay, let's do that one. So
See, you can use all your beautiful threads, your variegated thread, your metallic thread, your bead embellishments, your sequins in there would look nice.
yes, all of this, and you don't need to worry about that being raised up because you've got that open front.
Yeah.
You can, make it, I'm saying as thick as you like, but, you can put quite a lot of
Do
depth
you know, I
into
can
them.
see these great for starters, but also somebody that's maybe been embroidering for a while. You could take your time and build up a really miniature scene, couldn't you?
Because it's such a small one, I wonder if we can get these back to back. Let's just make sure I get it the right way up. So that's the right way up. So I'm going to do exactly the same again. Just pop that into my hand.
Okay.
There you go. And again, I'm just putting it in the centre of my hand and just rolling that round to make sure I get right to the edges.
Lovely.
And just nothing exciting, cheap and cheerful glue stick. Let me just make sure that's the right way.
People out there are particularly liking the key rings and also the frames on their own, Hayley.
Well, I'm glad because it took me a long time to get those to match. It took me a long time to get those to
you can
match.
attach them to your bags, your albums, various
go.
things, and they're really substantial rings here. These aren't something that you're just going to pull apart, are they? They're really substantial. You'll be surprised how heavy these actually are. You can tell the quality of them by the weight. Really like
There
them.
you go. So now we've got two
Lovely.
back to back.
And of course, that's not going to come open when you get the rings through
No,
there.
once you
It's
get the
impossible
rings
to
through
open
there,
up.
let me just borrow one of these and see what we can do. Oops. The little one is very, very stiff and is the kind of more difficult to get through because these are quite thick and chunky. But if you just persevere, let me just get that through. There you go. And just turn it, turn it, turn it. And now that's kind of locked together and that's
Love
not going to open. I could have put that in a bit straighter, mind.
But the beauty is, you
that's
see, you can take that out and just give it a bit of a spin.
You've got a little bit of wiggle room, so I can probably just take it out a tiny bit and just give it a little bit of a spin so it's straight, and then reattach
I
it.
love that bee. How
There you
lovely
go.
is that?
And then you would use your second ring on the top, and this larger one, that's the one you would actually put your keys onto.
Yeah. Love
There
it.
you go.
Isn't that lovely? What a great idea, and especially if you want to personalise these as well. Let's just give you a bit of a recap because
on
we
there,
have got the
look.
different options. So we'll start with the pendant again. So with the pendant, you're getting the embroidery fabric with those templates already
Yes.
there. You're getting the floss. You're getting the leather cord in there as well because you can turn this one into a necklace. You are, of course, going to get the MDF disc in there as well. So your blank designs and your pre-printed designs are there. So you can really, you can change them around. You can do whatever you want. So the designs on there, we've got leaves, we've got flowers, we've got the little dog on there as well, the
top ones
butterfly.
are all kind of florally based.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 or 3 different flowers, and you've got your leaf as well. And then you've got 4 blanks, and then the next ones you've got a cat, a bird, a butterfly, and a little dog as well.
Oh, Really lovely. So that's your necklace option there. £13.59 is the freedom price, 351,188. Then the key rings. And now, can I just ask what colours in the lead? Is it still the silver? It's still the silver. So your keychains here, you've got the same elements within there, but rather than the leather cord, you're getting those rings, of course, to turn it into that keychain. $15.99 if you're a non-Freedom member, but of course Freedom members, you've got that saving. 334,454, that's the item number for the keychains. £13.59 delivered if you're the Freedom member, of course. And actually the silver, almost a quarter of the stock has gone. Very busy on the silver. Now, the frames on their own, these are great, especially if you are thinking about mixed media as well as your soft crafts here. You're getting one of each colour, so if you're not sure what colour to go for, then this is the option for you. You can turn them into keychains, you can turn them into necklaces, you can attach them to your albums, you can use them for whatever you want. Hayley's got some lovely samples in her hand as well, so you can see once again how they look made up. £14.39 is the Freedom price on this particular bundle. 266,166 is the item number, and 40% of the stock has now gone. Really like those.
I know you were going to have a go with some polymer clay for me,
I am,
weren't you?
yes.
Because especially if you could get a 3D version, so it was kind of within the circle.
I've got a challenge. I've got to do this before 11 o'clock, haven't I? Because we're back on at 11.
We have got slightly different stuff on at 11 o'clock, but I'm sure we can...
Yeah. I can't bake the polymer clay, but I can make it up.
That's
ready.
okay.
We can just pretend it's baked.
Okay,
I'm looking forward to that, actually. That's a bit of a challenge for me. Now, of course,
Challenge
we have got... Challenge Catherine. Yes. Now, we've got more, of course, to show. We have got our thread tidies. Now, these are great fun.
Right.
They really are.
Oh, now... Dare I move this? I don't know if these are properly attached or not.
Oh.
Right, this has got a good chance of falling over.
Come on, Hayley, be brave, be brave. We can sort it. There we go. Now then. This is our... Now, we've got two different options here. So we've got a set of 15.
Right, so this actually has got more than 15 on here, because what you're getting in your set 15 is you're getting 3 of each of the different shapes. These are the kind of all the different shapes you're getting. You've got different options here. You've got... I believe it's a pick and mix of any 2 sets of 9. And should we do that one first? Okay, we'll do that one first.
There we are.
Obviously, we haven't got all 9 on here because they just won't fit. But you've got examples of each of the shapes, and the way that they work. If I can give you this, I don't think they're attached, so I'm kind of worried about tipping it too far forward. The way they work is they obviously. It's just something a little bit different to keep your thread. And once you've wrapped them round, they all have a little slot somewhere so that they hold the end for you. So with the dog, it looks like he's holding his lead. And then you've got the sheep there.
I love these. I think they're so much fun.
And there you go. And with the owl, I'm going to pop all these down and grab the owl. The owl is really great if you've got larger things like your ribbons, because it kind of
nice chunky body, hasn't it?
Puffs them out a little bit, or you can put multiple colours on the same one. So say if you were looking to do some kind of crafting on the go and you needed 2 or 3 colours on one, then the owl is a great way to do that.
Love it. Love these, great fun. And you could have the fun of painting them up if you wanted first.
You could.
Or colouring them in with your alcohol pens or something as well. $15.98, there's a £10 saving on these. This is the pick and mix, remember, so you're getting any two. And you're getting 9 of each, so it's not just 2 individuals, you're going to get 18 in total. I'm the great
I was just entertaining myself now.
Now, the set of 15, now this is the other option for you, set of 15, so 3 of each of these designs.
Is what you would get. So you get a mixture. So if, you know, the ones that are like maybe having 3 of the owls, so if you can have a project on the go where you've got several colours on one, and you could easily kind of shuffle those down and have 3 different colours on there. So you can have quite a lot of different colours on the owls, and also with the dogs and the cats and things, they've got this lovely kind of way that they're almost kind of carrying their own leads, or that, you know, that we try to put the notches.
You could put little googly eyes on them as well. They're great, especially in the owl.
I love a set of googly eyes.
We're going to have to sort that out. We really
I
are.
just love putting googly eyes on stuff. I especially like doing it in fridges. Just going in and putting googly eyes on stuff. And somebody's like, huh? Do it.
dear.
Get a load of googly
I'm
eyes
gonna have
and
to
just
do
go in
that
your
now.
friend's fridge and just when they're not looking.
On a tomato or something.
Yeah, just on the tomato, like the vegetables, and on the cheese and stuff.
Oh, what a great idea.
It doesn't work so well if
everyone's
it's
gonna
in
be
a
doing that today.
packet. But it has to usually be loose.
Yeah.
For it to work. Like, you know, a pack of mince isn't going to do it. It needs to be like a vegetable.
Oh, that'd be
great.
hilarious.
You should do
We'll
it.
all be doing that later. £15 and 19 pence is the price, the freedom price for the 15 of the thread tidies. 627386. Now the prize draw,
Okay,
don't forget
I'm
about
gonna
that.
take
Anybody
this away.
purchasing during
Oh,
this hour
hello.
will of course be entered into the prize draw. Now you've got 20 fat quarters here. 20! This is a great prize. Now assorted designs, we can't tell you exactly what you're going to get, but do you know what? It's going to have a great value to it. In fact, £56 and 90 pence is the value of that free prize. So we will announce the winner before the end of the hour. If you can check your baskets out by about 10 to the hour, then that's the best thing, and then you'll be entered into that prize draw.